You're watching BBN Tonight, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back into BBN Tonight. You know, recently we had the MLB draft and a lot of Kentucky players taken off the board.
That's right. We're joined now by the voice of the Batcats, that's Darren Headrick, to talk about everything that happened in MLB draft weekend. Darren, really good draft for the pitching staff. Yeah. 4 guys taken there. That's Tyler Guilfoyle, Sean Harney, Daniel Harper, and Cole Stupp. What made them so good this year pitching heading into the draft?
Well, I think when you look back over the course of the season with all the injuries that Kentucky sustained in that bullpen and in the starting rotation especially, some guys really stepped up to help this team make a run in the SEC tournament, and those guys are now going to the major league. You know, they're going to professional baseball. So Sean Harney and Daniel Harper especially, I can't say enough about those guys. Returning seniors using their COVID years to come back. They bet on themselves, and now they have positioned themselves to make some money in pro ball. And, you know, Cole Stupp, he's got the stuff. He was the Friday night guy for Kentucky this past year before the injury. The year before that, he's special. He's going to do great things. I
like how we love Matt May's releases that he puts out after games, and I think he put Gil Fuel to the Astro. I loved that. That was awesome.
Yeah, I have to mention Tyler Guilfoyle because he's a Lexington native, went to Lipscomb, came back home to Kentucky, found himself under the pitching coach Dan Roselle, who did a great job with the staff this year. And, you know, the biggest thing for me with Tyler is he was able to start commanding his fastball in the upper reaches of the strike zone. If you can do that and throw it above the barrel of the hitters, you're going to get strikeouts, which is what he did, and he dominated.
I think Ryan Ritter, he was to be in the top pick, you know, for the Cats anyway, in the 4th round to the Colorado Rockies. We know how good he is defensively, maybe starting to come around with the bat, but he's a guy that I can see if that bat comes along, we're going to see him like we saw some of these other guys recently in the All-Star game.
He is absolutely special, guys. A tremendous defender. For my money, he was the best shortstop in the SEC, in the country. He's a Gold Glover. He won a Gold Glove with Kentucky this year. He's got a cannon for an arm, great range. He's an outstanding person on the field and off the field. And you're right, the bat is coming around. That's something that they have really worked on this year, and that's something that the professional guys, coaches will help him out with. That will come in time, but he reminds me of a Dave Concepcion, for you Cincinnati Reds fans out there. He's a new school, Davey Concepcion, and I expect big things. In an organization that loves offense and defense, he's going to be just fine with the Rockies.
I think that's awesome. And don't you love when the preseason hype kinds of turns, it really comes to be? Because we were talking about him before the start of the season, his pro prospects, and for him to get taken, very excited for him. But you know what? This draft, it's not just who was at Kentucky, but it was who might be at Kentucky. 2 transfers, 2 signees were drafted. Really, how much does that impact, next year's roster? Well,
it really could impact in terms of some guys that Kentucky really wanted. You think about the incoming freshman class, Tommy Specht, Caden Dana. It appears that Tommy's going to go to the Rangers. Obviously, some big decisions to be made, some transfers that were coming in, big-time bats that they were going to rely on. They've got some tough decisions to make now. So, but that's with every team. You know, Tennessee is an example of they had one of the #1 transfers coming in. Well, he's never going to step foot in Knoxville. He's going to go play pro ball after getting drafted. So every team deals with that, but a couple of potential tough blows for Kentucky, absolutely.
That's got to be tough for a coaching staff to go out and work so hard to get guys in, and you know. Again, you want the best guys, but then there's that chance they're going to be gone.
Right, and Major League Baseball and the college game have had that type of relationship for years and years. The draft even used to be during the College World Series. Guys are playing for a national championship, hearing their name in the first round. They've moved it back now to the All-Star break like this season, but still, that relationship still exists. When you go after the big names, there's the potential you lose them to the professional ranks. My curiosity is going to be, how does NIL change this in the future? Does that make the decision even tougher for these young men?
Great point there.
Yeah. All right, MLB draft, a little bit different. It's not like we see with these other teams. We're going to see guys go right into the NBA, right into the NFL. You got to kind of work your way up, and it could take a long time.
Yeah, you know, it could take several years. It could take only a couple if you're a college player who really takes to the professional game in a hurry. But, yeah, it's different in baseball versus the NFL or, like you said, the NBA. these guys that are getting drafted are getting great signing bonuses, but then they're going to go to the minor leagues. They're going to play some rookie ball. Then they start climbing the ladder. Single A, Advanced A, Double A, Triple A. Some guys end up being in Quad A, which isn't a real thing, but it's a guy who's too good for Triple A, but not quite ready for the majors. They call them Quad A guys. So, yeah, you got a little bit of a journey to get to the major leagues.
Awesome. Well, Darren, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Stay right there. More BBN Tonight after this.